Hello people, welcome to the live stream. Well, let me just sort this out real quick and then I'll start the game up. Thanks for joining me, guys. I know it's about, nearly midday for most people, and some of you are just waking up now. I'm just setting up, making sure the sound is all good, so you guys have to let me know in the comments how everything sounds. Just make sure that's all good. So if you can hear me, let me know. If not, let me know how that sounds. Does it sound good? Let me know. Alright, I'm going to jump right into it. Thank you for those of you that are here already. At some point during the stream, I might have to put my glasses on. Whew. Oh, wrong thing. Alright, let's go. I know this isn't your typical division or... what's the other one that you guys are playing at the minute? Can't even think. It's not Division, it's not Tomb Raider, it's not Grid. It's Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Just something a bit different. Just so you guys can see the different aspects of Stadia pretty much. Not the same games all the time. But thanks for joining me, guys. So, for those of you who don't know, that is Goku in the back. With his head down is his father Bardock and then his son Gohan. But yeah, I haven't seen too many people playing these sort of games, so I'm going to try and jump into it. Maybe tap a different area of it. But guys, again, let me know in the comments if you can hear me well, or if I'm too loud, or if I'm too quiet, or if the game is too quiet, or whatever. You let me know. I did buy this game originally a long time ago, but then I returned it and got it for cheaper. Because why not? So let me know if that's too loud, or if you can still hear me.
Attention, all proud warriors. Have you ever considered joining Time Patrol? As a Time Patroller, you'll prevent history from being changed.
That's Trunks.
Our duty is to protect everyone's memories and help return history to the way it should be.
I'll let you guys get into this. It's the second one in the franchise.
But we need your help. The only requirements are confidence in your capabilities. And of course, a strong desire to protect history. We've got a school for honing your skills, and a fully equipped item shop. How about it? Why not use your strength to help out a great cause?
You've got to let me know if my voice is loud enough as well.
We're always on the lookout for powerful warriors.
Okay then, listen carefully. To maintain safety here,
Awesome.
in Kantan City, home to the Time Patrol.
Good morning, Stadia
there are a
everyone.
few
Thank you
rules
for checking in.
must
Must be early for you in the morning, man. Thanks for stopping by. I know you probably can't stay because you've either got work or it's ridiculously early for you. But
First,
thank you, man.
firing a Kamehameha within city limits is prohibited. Time Patrollers wishing to fly when not on duty are required to obtain a flying license. Please help keep Kantan City safe by obeying its traffic laws. Lastly, any alteration of history is a grave offense. Our missions come with the risk of changing history.
Yeah. I'm letting this play so that you guys kind of get the premise
So you
of the
must
game.
exercise the utmost caution. Avoid making changes to history like Trunks did. Keeping these things in mind, please carry out your missions safely.
Oh, Stadia Weed one, that must be
For
annoying,
the
man.
sake of the world and its history.
At least you kind of get like a
Look
later
forward to
start.
welcoming each of you
Take
to
advantage
the
of it.
Time Patrol.
Right, so let's get into the game, guys. So are any of you familiar with Dragon Ball Xenoverse? Taking advantage of it, good. Yeah, that's some add-ons. I don't remember buying any add-ons. But we'll see, I'll take anything for free. Let's have a look. Should be fine. Right. I'm hoping that I can just start a new game because I did start this like previously. Hopefully I just, yeah. So I made like a fake character, but I'm going to delete him. And I'm going to start again so that you guys can see how it is. Yeah, Stadia Week 1, I want fighters as well. Like I'm silly because I've bought it on PS4 and the Switch. But I want it to come here, so I'm holding off playing it just so I can, you know. Right. So normally I'm not going to be a Namekian again, for obvious reasons. So this game's quite good. You can customize sort of height. I like the small ones. So like, you can actually customize your character down to the T. But again, this is one of the games that I had on another console, but I thought, I love Dragon Ball, why not support? Well, it's a bit more than support, and I enjoy the game. His son has it on PS4 and he loves it, yeah, it's so good. Like, it's just so much freedom. You can customize your characters, you can choose their moves, you can combine different moves from different characters. It's brilliant. Just gotta pick ahead. Like, there's so many to choose from, 25 different options, and I just... If I can find another one of those, yeah, I'm gonna go for that. So let me know if my voice is too quiet or too loud, or if the game's too loud. Yeah, I might turn the game down myself. There we go, that's good for me now, I can hear properly. Now eyes. Obviously you've got to always go for the scar. You always got to go for the scar. Pupils. Got to go for that demon effect. Nose. Let's go for no nose. Let's have a look. You always got to go for the scars. You've got to get them like battle torn. Ears. I always feel like I should do the creating a character before I get into the game and then just start a bit later. But oh well, I'm here now. You guys can kind of have a first look at what the game actually looks like. Right, and then colours. See, I think on my last one I had him as like this nice kind of pinky colour. I think I'm going to go for that again. Give him some, let's have a look. That's it. Just quite cool, like if you had the whole sort of like Dragon Ball community like watching what we do, it'd be quite good, you know. Like there's loads of them. Let's go for a nice lime green. Eye colour. Let's go for a white. So he's not completely evil. And I'm going to go for upper body. Oh, so this is his gi, his clothes. I'm going to go for like a traditional sort of... Like the colours in this, like there's so many things to choose from. You can have whatever you like. And then a lot of you thinking, boy, shut up, you're talking way too much. You're not wrong there. Right, let's go for a black. And then maybe we'll have the tie as white. And then go for black again, so it matches, and then a nice white. Not quite sure what that's for, but I'm sure that will come up. Hands, okay. We go for black or white, I think white, so that we kind of have those kind of matching. Look at that. Like, there's so much you can do in this. I don't know what this is for. What the... Like, if you guys can see that, you tell me. Oh, is it his nails? Ah. Let's go for white nails then. And feet. Show his boots. Should go for white or black? Let's have a look. I think black. Let's go for black. Hey guys, thanks for joining me in the 7 of you in here now. I'm surprised because it is like early morning for some of you, middle of the day for some of you, and probably working from home. So I appreciate you guys stopping by to have a look. Alright. I think that's everything. What do I do? I'll go back. Oh, I've got to choose a name. Let's see.
Take this.
So if I can choose the deepest voice for him.
You're done.
I think I like voice 15. Right, let's go for a name. Let's have a look. We are going to go for Let's just go for the basic. Let's not make it too complicated. Let's just go for ref. Let's go for ref. Keep it simple. Right. You guys can see everything that I'm doing, right? Cool. Sorted. I think that's everything then. Yeah. Return. Confirm. Done. Also now, this week kind of choose how you want to play. And I think I quite like close or far. I'll keep it balanced. I think I am going to keep it balanced for now. Again, guys, no thanks for joining me. 7 of you in here. Like I said, it's early morning for some of you, and it's like afternoon for you, where some of you are like in the middle of your day working. So thanks for joining me on that. I really do appreciate it. Like I know I say it like every 5 minutes, but I always find it amazing when people are in here, like watching me. Like they could be anywhere else. There's like so many different Stadia content creators. Like Stadia Week, the one in here, he's a great content creator. There's people in here like that who are more established than me, and I'm always surprised when I get quite a few people in here. And if you guys don't know, this is Freezer. Charles, hey man, what are my predictions for this week? I think it's gonna be a slow week, you know. I think it might be quite quiet. I don't want it to be quiet, but I think it's gonna be quiet. I don't think we're gonna get any news this week. Maybe some sort of articles or blogs that might drop to kind of bump us all up, but other than that, I don't think we're gonna get that much. I don't remember watching this or seeing this. This is like brand new to me. Oh no, I've seen this, yeah. But I think those are my predictions. I think it's gonna be a quiet week. We might get a few articles that stir up the community again like last week. I think a lot of other things are going to start dropping, so we know there's like Xbox stuff happening this week, and then PS4 dropped their controller yesterday, the design of it, and there's obviously some controversy behind that, with it looking a lot like a Xbox One controller. Nothing wrong with that. But Stadia wise, I don't think we're going to get any news this week. I think nothing major anyway. And if we do, it'll probably be like something that's coming next week. Because I think it's going to be like a quiet month with everything that's going on at the minute. I know you guys just came to watch the game, but there's so many cutscenes, and I don't want to ruin it for you guys. But guys, let me know how the game looks, because on my side it looks really good. And this is quality from Stadia, so... And I'm hoping that a lot of the Dragon Ball community comes in and sees this. I know there's a lot of you guys out there that are still skeptical. I know Xenoverse isn't the best game for some of you, but it works. Yes, this game came out in 2016, but that's not the point. We're all here to enjoy it. But Charles, what are your predictions for this week? What are your predictions? Oh, actually Charles, I think they might shadow drop some, not technology. Hope we get so Charles says, I hope we get a bit of news, maybe a game announcement, support in other countries, or feature drops. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think feature drops might happen. Feature drops, that, or how they're doing it at the minute where they shadow drop things in the background. I think we might get a few of those, and I think there was something happening. There was something that was going on that I thought was quite clever. I can't remember what it is, but it was a feature. But no, I'm hoping they do drop some shadow drops in the features, or give us some more news about what's happening in the last quarter of their sort of roadmap that they did in January. But again, with everything going on, I'm not surprised that everything's kind of had to take a backseat and slow down. What sort of games are you looking for, Charles? Like, what sort of games are you wanting to come to Stadia?
The Dragon Balls are a symbol of the wisdom of Namek.
But what can we do on our own?
A powerful warrior.
Huh?
Have faith young one. It is time for us Namekians to reveal our strength.
Grand Elder Guru.
There's a lot of cutscenes in this. Like I said, I probably should have gone into it and then come back. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm thinking of doing a 12-hour stream.
Upon assessment of the situation, I have concluded that...
Just wait 1 minute.
What was that for?
It's so we were saying, Charles. It's exactly. xCloud announced some news, so we need something. The thing is with Google, I feel like they don't operate in the sense of tit for tat, which some people see as a bad thing, but I'm not really fussed about it. I don't think they should do something just because somebody else does something. They should, the way they've been doing things, everything they've released so far, bar the launch, everything they've released so far has dropped quite nicely and not had any problems with it or anything like that. So when they dropped 4K, there were no problems with it, none whatsoever. So I think they're working on making sure that everything is working as it's going, so that when it drops, that we can't complain about anything else and everything works. So everything they have, all the features that they have dropped, works perfectly fine. All the things that are in their control has worked perfectly fine. So you're saying anything Blizzard, free to play, standards like Warframe, perfect. Do you know what? Yes, I was thinking about this yesterday actually. Free to play games, we really need them. Well, we don't need them, but it'd be nice to have them. I do think we do need them. I know I just contradict myself there, but I do think we do need them. Like, there's a game I play called Smite, and it's such a simple game. It's so fun, it's free. There are aspects of it where you kind of do have to pay, like, if you want to get better rewards or level up faster, but it doesn't affect the gameplay. And it's just little games like that I think would help. Like, maybe not necessarily Fortnite because of all the beef that's been going on with them, but we do need some free-to-play games. Warframe is a good shout. I haven't played Path of Exile. Paladins is quite good. But yeah, more stuff like that. Like, even if it's one that they create themselves, I'll be happy with that. And Jedi Fallen Order, I know, that was such a... That game should have... Well, it shouldn't have, but... It would have been nice if it drops kind of recently, as well as what was going on. I'm doing a lot of talking when I should be playing. Let me skip all of this. I just remember the intro to this game is so long. There's lots of tutorials to do. But that's alright. Guys ain't got anywhere to go anyway. No, Charles, those are good shouts. Very good shouts. I think free to play is definitely where we need to head right now. Yeah. I played Paladins. I haven't played Paladins, I've seen Paladins. PoE is a Diablo clone. What's PoE? What is PoE? Cool. Path of Exile. Oh, I haven't played Path of Exile. So I have got to go and find... Is it Roshi? Right, let's have a look. I can't remember how to play this, sorry. How do I zoom? Well, I've not got the power to zoom yet. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, where's the map? What am I supposed to do? Hurry up and go play the Old Man Visit. Alright, yeah, so I've got to... I'm pretty sure I've got to go up here. I'm sure of it. Is this an RPG or a fighter? Ooh. That's a good question. I think it's a bit of both. I think you can do both of it. You can do RPG or... Well, RPG role-playing game. I don't know how to explain it. Look, I'll get into the gameplay. Like, you know, it's a bit of a fighter and a... Do you know what, that's a very good question. It's hard to explain, I would say. It's an... Have you ever... let me think. There's role-play aspects to it. In the sense of you can... you play. This is your character, and you're supposed to save the world or whatever. But you can customize your skill set, so you can choose your different moves and stuff like that. So you can add different moves and all that sort of stuff, and change your setup, your attacks, and all that sort of stuff. And then you level up. So it's that sort of role-playing game element to it. And you're a time patroller who's trying to save the world, or trying to save the timeline. And then it is a fighter as well, because you fight. But it's like a 3D fighter where you're not in an arena. But I should probably just get into the gameplay and show you how it goes. But for some reason I cannot find Hiroshi. Oh, I got to talk to this guy. I don't know why though. Let's have a look. The sooner I get into the gameplay, the sooner we can. Something in the matter. You're looking for Odakai. He's walking about the road. Oh, they're gonna make me chase for him. Oh.
Hello.
So they're trying to get used to the mechanics then. But I don't need to. I just wanna. That was one thing that was bad about this game. You could never just like get straight into the game. You had to jump through hoops just to get to where you needed to. But yes, guys, I'm sorry. This isn't Division or another one of those, or Doom or something like that. I thought I can't be competing with all these people that are playing Xenoverse 2 or whatever. Yeah, Stadia Weekly one, we were just speaking about that. We were just speaking about that. I don't think he meant like a reaction, sort of reaction, just more. It'd be nice if they did something. Alright, about to get into the fighting, I hope. They were definitely going to do it anyway, that's right. I do agree with you on that. They were definitely going to do it. Right. This needs facility, blah blah blah. So basically these guys want to train me, make sure that I know what I'm doing, because I'm a new patroller. And this game kind of continues from it. Good morning, Project Storm. No, I agree. And I can't compete with all these people that are doing Division and Doom. And I just can't. A lot of them are a lot bigger than me as well, so it's like I'm not competing for people to come watch me to watch Division or Doom or whatever they're streaming. I'm going to play something completely different to what everybody else is watching. I can't keep up with them. But yeah, thank you for stopping by, Project Storm. Good morning. Project Storm is another content creator who's really good. He streams, he does a lot of videos where he streams off of, what is it? He goes on to, what do you use? Put that down in the comments for me, Project Storm. I can't remember what it is, but you go on something else and then you stream Stadia from that, so there's a bit of a higher quality. Good morning, Amundi. I'm tired of people acting like Stadia has to be scared of other companies. We have to make moves no matter what. Stadia has already made moves and keeps moving. Yeah, man. It's all good, Stadia Weekly One. It's all good. Alright. So far, I've had no fights and no gameplay. It's just been me kind of talking whilst all the tutorials are going on. This game takes a while to not get into, but like to actually get into the actual combat of it. My controller might die before I even get anywhere near sort of into it. Alright, start battle.
Alright. Ready? Then let's begin. Today, we'll be covering the basics. You'll be seeing some commands in a bit. Press the buttons as they look through.
Alright.
Okay, let's get to it.
So teaching me all the little mechanics of it. But yeah, no. Hey, good morning, Glorious Stadia. Thank you for stopping by, my man. But yeah, no disrespect to all the people streaming Division and Doom. I just can't be in that sort of mode. You guys are all handling it. I cannot compete with you guys. You're way too big for me. Where are we now? Or tilting or flick. Alright, jump. Oh my goodness. It's funny because when you come and stream, yeah, all of a sudden you start to forget where all the buttons are on the controls.
Let's see.
And you also got to interact at the same time. But no, again, thank you Gloria Stadia for stopping by. Again, Gloria Stadia, another great content creator.
Alright. It seems we found the perfect site.
And good morning, Amundi. I'm not ignoring you.
After you. Try it out.
Alright,
Okay. Now for some offense.
there we go.
Allows you to
This is actually quite a fast-paced game. Right, so she's teaching me the combos of it. To be fair, there aren't that many combos in this. Yeah, thanks, Ref. I consider myself the mad scientist. So this Project Storm, yeah, Ref, I consider myself the mad scientist of Stadia, as I'm always trying to try new things, running Stadia through Shadow, Cloud, PC, and more. Yeah, I love the flexibility that comes with cloud gaming. Yeah, I agree with you on that. But I'm always amazed by your streams because the quality of them are so superb. And then you're not biased in one corner. You're very good. You're, what's the word?
That's really great.
Objective. You're very, is it objective, is that the word? Yeah. I hope that's the word. So you're very good. You're very honest about it all as well, which I also appreciate.
That's strength in numbers. That's no problem for a fighter like you.
But yeah, when you were asking, someone was asking earlier if this was like an RPG fighter. So I would say this is the sort of fighter elements to it. There are better like Dragon Ball Fighter games out there, but at the minute this is what we got for. This is what we have for Stadia. But when the fighters come, I recommend that you guys go and pick that up
An all-out war.
because that is a brilliant game.
Try getting some distance between you and the
But if anything's going to break my control, it's going to be this game. So at the minute, it does get a bit repetitive, but it's still the early stages of the game. But it will pick up. Right, oh sorry, I'm not even doing what it tells me to. Too busy trying to talk to you guys.
Awesome! Now let's clean the rest out.
So charge B.
Oh, it's getting away! When enemies try to run, go after them.
Press X or Y. Why boosting? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm about to invest in a 4K capture card because I'm realizing that some people want the highest resolution vids at times. They make you know that. Listen, even if they're not the highest resolution that you have at the minute, they always look so good. Welcome back again, Wingy, Mr. The Glorious Stadia. Right, so I'm not even paying attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. So X and Y to perform a dash attack. While boost.
Alright, time to finish the jump.
Do you know what it is? I'm trying to talk to you guys and play the game at the same time, which is proving very difficult, as you can see.
You'll never catch up at this rate. Luckily, I've got a solution.
Again, yeah.
Try it out.
Thanks for joining me though, guys. Like I said, it's just a break from Division and Doom and everything else that's going on. I thought I'd give you guys a little bit different flavour of Stadia. Nothing wrong with Division, I love that game. And I'm racing ahead in it now. So what's this one saying now? Press A to go behind your opponent. Oh my gosh, I'm so confused at what's going on right now. There's so much going on. On an Aurus Burst.
Last one left. Show it what for.
If I could find it, I will. It's so far away. Alright.
Try it out.
Press and hold Y to perform a charge attack to break the guard. Right, let's get into this. LB to prone opponent. Yeah, like there's so much to do in this game. There's... I think, do you know what, most of the games that won Stadia, I'm learning streaming tips, ref. Show old boy how to do this done.
Why don't you head back?
Still learning myself for you.
Something's weird.
Like, you guys to tell me what you want to see. Like, tell me what you want me to say. Well, not want me to say, but questions in the chat, I'll answer them. If you just want me to play and shut up, just tell me. But if I go quiet, it's because I'm trying to concentrate or I'm losing one of the two. No, yeah. Charles asked the question. Charles asked the question earlier. He was saying, what were my predictions for this week? And I was just saying, I don't think there's going to be that much news. I reckon there's going to be maybe 1 or 2 articles that stir up the community. And I'm saying that because Xbox is supposed to be doing some sort of xCloud, some xCloud chat, or talk about some of the features of xCloud or something like that. And you just know the articles are coming where they're going to compare it to Stadia, and Stadia's not going to be anything towards it. You know, one of those ones. But I'm hoping that there are some feature drops this week, maybe some quiet ones. But I can't see anything major coming this week. Nothing that will blow us out of the water. Too much going on in the world. Oh my gosh. Like, if you guys are watching this, you can see how mad it is. I'm getting mashed up. Right. Oh. Finally. I was being a bit silly there. I haven't watched anime since Ninja Scroll on VHS. What would I like getting back into? Futuristic Samurai Mech. No magical dragons. Did you ever watch Samurai Jack? I know it's not an anime, but did you ever watch Samurai Jack? Because they brought out like a 5th season to sort of... No, they did bring out a 5th season to end it. Like to completely finish the whole series. Oh, and there's an anime called Samurai... Oh, what's it called? Something Samurai. And it's Samuel Jackson voices him. When I figure it out, I will... Yeah, that was good. So Samuel Jackson, he plays the Black Samurai in this anime, or he voices the Black Samurai in this anime. I can't remember what it's called, but I will find that for you and I'll send that to you in the chat if you want to get back into anime or watch a little bit of something. But like I was saying to you, the anime community, if we get a few more anime games on here, or a few streamers who like start streaming the anime games and stuff like that, I reckon we could bring a few more people in to sort of understanding how Stadia works and kind of enjoy it a bit more, because the Dragon Ball community is huge. Right, and then this is a different aspect of it, so now I'm going to start using... Excuse the dancing. Right. Let's see, I want to use a big one. There we go. It's one of my special moves. But like, there's so many different moves you can unlock in this. It was Titan AE for me. Do you know what? I'm going to sound a bit rude now, but I've never heard of like Ninja Scroll or Titan AE. I'm not a hardcore. Akira, I know of. Yeah, Akira Toriyama. He did Dragon Ball. He did a lot of stuff actually. Yeah, Devilman. What else did he do? He, there's a girl. Aurelia? But I'm not hardcore, I'm not deep into it like most people are. I'm taking ages to do this, I don't even know why. I sound too busy talking to you guys, I'm just having a good time. Right, let's see if I can nail this move. One of the most disrespectful moves in this game. If I could just nail it once, right. But if you want to get back into anime as well, do you like superhero sort of stuff? Because if you do, there is My Hero Academia, which is really good. what you guys said in the chat. And please, Ultimate Teacher Kiryu. Yeah, I used to be really into anime, but I lost interest a bit. Another game that I want on Stadia is Underworld Ascendant. Sorry, I am listening to you guys. I'm just trying to get out of tutorial so that I can actually play with you guys properly. So at the minute, it's a bit wild. My goodness, what is going on? Right. But again, guys, thank you for joining me. This is like, some of you are just waking up over in the States. Some of you, it's just the afternoon for you. Coming up to not even the end of your day, but the start of your day.
I think you're ready to brave the timelines.
Some of you really done a whole shift at work.
I asked some of your fellow patrols.
Another game that I want on Stadia is Underworld Ascent. I haven't played that. What's that like, Charles? See, oh, do you know what? I love anime, but I'm not into anime in the sense of I could tell you what is what and what is what. Project saw me yesterday. I played Stadia with a VPN active all day long and had no issues at all. I did it just because people said that it wouldn't work. Well, I'm not saying it's advice though. See, yeah, but that's what your content's about, isn't it? Like pushing those boundaries.
That's how you do it.
This girl is disrespecting me. Right. So now I've got to beat this girl's. Huh? Let's not. Right, let's look onto her first. Right, now I've got to beat her. Oh, I'm looking terrible right now in front of you guys. Right. Raph, I'm off. Thanks, Glory. Thank you, Wingy. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Raph, I'm off to do a video to get up later. Have a good stream, mate. I'll pop back later if you're still going. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Again, get some sleep. I don't know how you're awake right now. My favourite anime is Inuyasha. I haven't seen that one either, man. It's like it's the first person dungeon scroller. Thanks, Wingy. See, I think they do need a lot more sort of games like that. With G-Force, Battle of Planets, and Voltron. I've seen Voltron, I haven't seen G-Force. I've definitely heard of it though. Listen, it's taking me ages to kill these people. Too busy trying to have a conversation with you guys. I'm still on the tutorial.
Looking forward to seeing what you can do.
But guys, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Still on tutorial, which means I've still got quite a bit to go. I don't know how I got Z on that because I took forever just doing that. See, the only anime I had growing up was Dragon Ball Z, and what else did I have? Oh, there was another one that used to come on Toonami. I can't remember what it's called. One Piece. I think I used to watch One Piece, but I think it's way too far ahead for me to even try and catch up now. I think it's like over 800 episodes of it. Yeah, I am nowhere near that. Go out on time patrol. Cool. Sorry guys, bear with me 1 second, just sorting something out. Oh, by the way guys, let me know, how does it sound? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? Am I too quiet? Is it too loud? Is the game perfect or sound perfect? Let me know. Because it's something I always have to fiddle with at the beginning. Right, so I think I'm kind of on the first proper mission now. So these are like real life events that have been going on, and then something goes wrong in the timeline. So my character has to come and try and fix it. Because someone's intervening. That should be fine now. Perfect. Sorted. That's Raditz. That's Goku's brother. So I mean someone's intervening, so this is me. I have to come and try and put the timeline together. A bit of comedy in there. Let me just go through the chats. Charles, do you have any updates on your Serious Sam progress? I got destroyed by a variety of enemies yesterday. It was frustrating, but so much. Oh my gosh, when I first played Serious Sam, I didn't rage quit, but I didn't finish the level. I say again, I didn't rage quit, but I didn't finish the level. It's still on pause somewhere out there in the world. I saw Final Fantasy to get into on Stadia. Yeah, because I had Final Fantasy on PS4 and I waited to there's so many games that I've got that I want to get into Final Fantasy again, but then I heard about that bug, so I held off for it a little bit. So I'm going to try and get into that at some point. So I might play that on here one day, and I think I may have the trial to. Okay, I played a bit of Final Fantasy yesterday. Yeah. Oh, so I'm trying. Do you know what? I'm thinking of doing a 12-hour stream, just because I've got nothing else to do these days. So I might just play a bunch of games, let you guys pick.
Hey, can I get your help?
So obviously I've got to help Goku destroy this guy. You guys know, it always humbles me when there are people in here and the chat is lively. Like, you decided to choose your time to come and hang out with me, so I really appreciate that. Even if you just have me on in the background, just as background noise, because I do talk quite a lot in these chats, hence why it's taking me so long to just complete these levels. So at the minute this is all quite easy because it's still the early stages of the game. Like, he's not really attacking me, but it does get trickier than this, I promise. And plus my moves are terrible at the minute, so I need to start unlocking them. As you can see, I can get a Z for doing anything pretty much at the minute.
What are you doing?
This is one of the most iconic moments in Dragon Ball Z.
Special beam cannon!
So Goku sacrifices himself because Raditz, his brother, is way too strong, and Raditz is trying to take Goku's son. The performance of this game is spectacular. Yeah, I know. It's so good, and this is even the best like fighting Dragon Ball game. They do get better. Like fighters, like when fighters comes to Stadia, if fighters comes to Stadia,
Serves you right.
it'd be so good. I was surprised that this one made it and not fighters really. And it actually looks really good on Stadia.
What was that?
Not because it's Stadia, just because I played this on PS4 and it didn't look as good as this. Maybe that was just me, but like, if you guys want me to skip the cutscenes, let me know. Just type that down, say skip the cutscenes. Just let me know in the chat.
That was some handy work. Those moves weren't half bad. Except for your entrance. Goku and your job is helping. This time went but since you're training under the greatest Kai in the universe, as long as you listen to my advice, you'll come into your own eventually.
Yeah, we get it. You really do ramble, old man.
Sorry guys, just checking on the missus, make sure she's alright. Awesome, she's good. Little girl's good too. Alright, carry on. Guys, in the chat, what games are you playing at the minute? Like, I'm curious to know what games you guys are playing at the minute, or what sort of games that you want to see being played on like live streams at the minute. Because I know people have got Doom and Division covered, but what else would you guys like to see like played on here? I might do a live stream. I was saying I might do a live stream for 12 hours. And I might let you guys pick what I kind of play. Show you my library, and then you can pick through that.
What are you saying? Anyone? Don't even try to compare yourself to an adorable girl like
You
me.
get the Tommy gun.
You call yourself a
Okay then.
So much talking.
Allow
Alright, I'm just gonna skip it. I feel like you guys need to just get straight into the action. Let's get down to it. And loading screens in this, it always makes you think, like, this WAG, it lines them up so I can pick them off one by one. I think I'm done and come out hiding and I die. Is that Final Fantasy you're talking about? Charles, I might stream Final Fantasy on Friday then. It sounds like some of you would enjoy watching that. And I don't think anyone's ever pretty much streamed Final Fantasy. Everyone's kind of streaming just the newer games. But we'll give you guys a little taste of everything, you know? A little bit of everything. You're cycling through 23 games at random times. Some Destiny 2 Crucible. Oh. You had to say Crucible. And Crucible. Right, let me get down to Destiny 2 Crucible first, yeah? I am terrible when it comes to online. I'm actually terrible when it comes to player versus player sort of modes, which is why you'll never see me do like a PvP sort of thing or a online thing where I have to verse people, because I'm actually terrible at it. But if you guys want to see that, I will try that. When I do like a proper long ass stream, I'll play different games and I'll let you guys pick what I do, and I'll go into Crucible and then I'll show you how terrible I am. And then Serious Sam. Again, Serious Sam. That's actually a good game. It's a good game. There's nothing I can fault about it. It's literally the same as Doom, except a bit more old school. Right. But you know, I'll play some Serious Sam. I just was never very good at it. But yeah, I know that struggle of cycling through 23 games. I did bumble through the Crew 2 tutorial. Oh, that tutorial, there's... Oh. Right, I'm messing about now. Right, let's go. Let's get this map up. Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go to the... Alright. Like, this whole video is just going to be a tutorial, isn't it? Yeah, do you know what? That is the perfect thing to say. In Crucible, it is the weapons. And because everyone's got all the most of the people have all the exotics as well, I thought I'd be on a level playing field, because everyone would have started from fresh. But when they said that you could do the cross-play and bring your character over, it was over for me, because everyone already had their exotics built up, and I know they did that balance, but it still did not help me. I was terrible still. But no, I will jump into Crucible. Do you know, I'm not as bad as I'm making out to be. But you're right, once you have the right weapon, it all works out. Right. My gosh, there's so many tutorials in this. What's he gonna say? Let me... Right. So you can have masters in this who teach you sort of moves and stuff. I'm gonna just pick up Krillin just because he's here. And then you kind of... He becomes your master, and then he teaches you new moves and you gain new moves and stuff like that. So once I do that, I'll learn Rise to Action. But you just got to keep playing. It's like when you asked me earlier, Charles, is it a role-play in an RPG or a fighter? Is it a bit of a mix of both? With some of the RPG elements taken out, but there are quite a few RPG elements in there as well. But you don't get to like walk around and shoot people and all that sort of stuff. But I'm thinking that I will. So I'm going to stream for like maybe another 10 or 15 minutes. Because my missus will be home in a short while. She'll be home in a short while, and I kind of just snuck this on. So Nisha's going to go for a walk to give the little one a bit of a break from everything.
You might have what it takes.
But then I think I might play this offline and then get past all these sort of tutorials, and then I'll come back in and I'll be like, right, guys, let's get into this. I'm just thinking, in the Stadia community, do we have that many British or UK like live streamers? I know there's Stadia Mania, Stadia Arcadia. Who else is there? Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Well, anyway, the move. If I forgot anyone, let me know in the comments. I'm just trying to think. Oh, Andy Morphs, he live streams. Who else live streams? Darksiders. You want to see Darksiders as well on a live stream? Oh, on sale. Oh, a sale on. Okay. If you need a fire team for Destiny 2, just reach out to the community. That might be fun. I would be willing to help for sure. I'm not the best buyer on my own. Listen, I don't do Crucible on the team because I will be the one who's making us lose. Like, there's so many people out there that are actually brilliant. The Stadia Source guys, yes. Wait, no, not content creators. I mean, people who like live stream their games. But yeah, Stadia Source does live stream their games. Like, I know there's quite a few. Oh, you guys seeing me still? Have I frozen? No, I'm still there. Good. Yeah. So when I say that, I don't mean people who are in the UK that are content creators. I mean UK live streamers who live stream games and stuff. I think that's that many of us. There's a handful, I'm sure. But if I missed anyone, let me know. Oh, and this is another thing. You get attribute points. So, like I said, there are sort of RPG elements to it. I don't know what I'm going to go for. Max key is a bit of a trick, because if you have too much key and yeah. Your YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Alright. I'm not too sure what's going on with the streaming. Something with my internet, I'm sure. I'm sure this must be a peak time or something. Might have to cut this a little bit short. Alright. Alright guys, I think I might have to cut this a bit short. Otherwise it might cut me off. Alright, but no guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for staying here, thanks for being here. Project Storm and Charles, massive shout out to you guys for keeping the chat alive. Thank you everyone who stopped by. Guys, thanks, until next time. See you guys.